Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane.
What is going on, guys? My name is 4G. Today I'm going to be talking about the glider redeploy feature in Fortnite and why I think it really does need to return. Alright guys, so the glider redeploy is a great feature in my opinion. I understand why a lot of people dislike it, but I believe that it can be fixed. Alright, I already made a video about this previously, but back then, I was in the belief that they were already going to keep it in the game, so I really need to talk about how stupid it is now. I mean, look at this clip, guys.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Aw, son of a...
Oh my god.
I hate this game. Why would you remove that feature, man?
I almost followed you.
Oh my god.
I was a centimeter away.
Guys, that is just ridiculous, okay? Yeah, you're probably saying, well, that's your fault, you know? But how is it completely my fault when for the last 3 weeks they had this really good feature in the game and it feels like a core game mechanic and you just tear it right out, right? I have a friend who made the comparison that it's pretty much like taking the ramp out of building, you know? It's that big of a mechanic, and I agree with that because it's just stupid. Is it fun to die to fall damage? It's not, okay? I get why a lot of people do want it, alright? I understand that part, and at the same time, I would like it that way too. But in fights, I wish somehow they could just disable it in fights or something. Maybe if you get shot, you can't glide for the next minute or so. I don't know. But something like that, because I think that when it comes to actually getting to the circle and everything like that, getting to the safe zone, it's so helpful, and they just took it away. Because now, even if you're far away from the storm, you can't go to these places. Yeah, I get it, there's ATKs and quad crashers, but you shouldn't have to rely on that because of the fact that you always had your glider. No matter what, it's not randomly generated that you'll find one of these, you know, it's not randomly generated that you'll find a glider, you know, you'll have it no matter what, as long as you jump off someplace high enough. Maybe, not only that, but maybe make it so that you have to go to an even higher place. Not only that, but maybe if you redeploy, maybe they make you glide a little bit slower than normal, like if you were to use a launch pad or something. I get it that it was a test, but they didn't make it very clear after that first week. The first week, yeah, they made it clear that, you know, it was all the tests and everything. But then they said they were going to keep it in, and at that point, it really felt like they were going to keep it permanent. I think that what they should have done is either given it to us for a week and then removed it, or left it in and then tweaked it. Because I don't like how we all got used to it for the last 3 weeks, okay? It speeds up the game in such a good way. It is such a positive change, and I know, like I said a few times, I know why it's not a very liked change for some people, alright? It's a very 50-50 thing. I mean, I would love to see Fortnite, the official Fortnite Twitter, tweet out a poll and ask people who likes glider redeploy and who doesn't, and I guarantee you it would be either 50-50 or like, it would be very close to that. Because a lot of people like it, a lot of people dislike it, and that's the issue with this. I get that, but at the same time, I think glider redeploy really improved the game. Okay, I was starting to get very bored of Fortnite, to be honest with you. I was not having the best of times with it, alright? Then the glider redeploy came out, and it was such a great update. Okay, at first, I didn't like it because I thought, wow, this is going to be kind of easy for noobs to just jump off in a build fight or something, and then they can just run away or whatever. But once I started using it and I got used to it, it was a great mechanic in the game, and I personally believe that they should add it back in the future, okay? They really need to fix it. Not the same way. The way it was, I understand. Like, that was kind of broken, alright? It was kind of broken. Because you could just jump off, glide, unlimited, no consequences, and that's a problem, alright? There should be consequences. You should have to strategically, basically, pull out your glider. So, like I said, maybe if you get shot, you can't glide for 30 to 45 seconds, maybe a minute. I don't know. Or maybe that way that if you're in a fight, you can't just jump off and glide away. I think that would be good, alright? Or if or have it so that you can only glide a certain amount of times in game, and at end game disable it entirely and make it very clear at the top of the screen. I just think there's so many things they could do to improve it. They already did one thing, but it's only available in playground mode and the current LTMs that are in the game, and that is the fact that you can glide, but they disable the fact that you can like skydive down and, you know, pretty much get to people insanely fast. And I think that was a positive change. Like I said, I just like the gliding feature because it helps you get to the circle faster, because it's really not fun to die to the storm. It just isn't. It's not fun either to die to fall damage, but I think if you were to have to strategically, use your glider, I think that then it would be good and it would be fair that you didn't die to fall damage if someone shot you down or something. I don't know. It's just, it improved the game for a few reasons. It let you be more aggressive, and that type of gameplay is what made me fall in love with the game, alright? And I know you could say that it's always been like that, but when you jump on a launch pad in the, in previous seasons and everything, you jump on a launch pad, you just completely skydive people after like sniping someone or something. That is so fun, and you can't always have a launch pad. So the glider redeploy, it did that pretty much, but giving the launch pad still a benefit because you jumped higher without having to build all the way up. But either way, I really do think that this needs to come back, and if they do, like I said, make sure it's tweaked, because the way it was previously is a little broken. I will agree to that. I will say for sure that is broken, but the way it is now, I think, where you can't dive on people, they're getting there pretty much. It's not totally perfect yet. I do think that the thing I just said, where if you get shot or something, you can't pull out your glider, I think that's a good thing. Or maybe if you shoot at someone, and so either if you get shot or you shoot at someone, then you can't pull out your glider. I think that would be good. That way, if you shoot at someone, you can't pull out your glider. But if you were to get shot in midair or something, that's not going to count. It's just once you get onto the ground, you can't pull it out again. I don't know, just some thoughts I have, alright? Because, like I said, it can't just stay this way, okay? It's not fun anymore. It's just such a habit now. It's just a way of playing. To build a ramp when you need to get to the circle, and jump off, and glide. But now, when you do it, this happens. Alright, I get what a lot of people are going to say. What did you do the last few months of the game not having this, right? Well, here's the thing. They didn't give us 3 weeks to get used to this thing before, I wasn't used to that at the time. Now I'm used to it, and now I'm pretty much spoiled by it. Alright, that's what it feels like. And now I just can't go back. It's just, I'm going to have to stick to LTMs now until they eventually, hopefully, add them back into the Battle Royale game modes. Because right now, the only game modes that have it are Playground Mode, Food Fight, and Disco Domination. And that is just not going to work for me when it comes to Fortnite. Well, it is, because I'm going to probably play those mostly. So that's why you see gameplay of Food Fight or Disco Domination. I don't know which one I'm using right now. Probably Food Fight because it's the newer, and I've been playing it a little bit more. But I played a few games of duos yesterday, and I just could not play it. It was just not fun anymore. I don't know. Not to mention, in the same update, they add a frickin' turret. Like, yeah, recently they just nerfed it. And it's good that they nerfed it, but it's still probably going to be a little bit annoying because it's still a spray meta. It's still improving the spray meta. I'm not here to complain. I'm here to critique the game in the way to improve it, because I just think that is the way it is. I see a ton of people agree with me when it comes to glider redeploy coming back and stuff and being re-added into the game, because I don't know. I just think that if they're going to do for tests in the future, though, let's talk about future tests. What I think they need to do is they need to have like a PTR type thing, a public test region, just like Overwatch does, a totally separate server where they add test things. Either that, or they should have put this in an LTM or something. Soaring solos, soaring duos, and soaring squads. I don't know, something like that. They already did soaring solos before. Why don't you just keep soaring solos permanent, like for the time of that test? I don't know, something like that. Because them adding it into the official game and then just taking it out really sucks, alright? I got so used to it, and it's just not fun anymore. It's weird to explain, but I don't know. Glider redeploy, I hope they add it back in. I know not everyone will agree with this, and that's okay, but hopefully they can tweak it to the point where both people who do not like it and both people who like it will be happy, because I think they can. I think there's ways of tweaking it. Quick edit here, guys. Tim the Tatman actually did a poll, and he asked if glider redeploy was something that we either like or dislike. So the two options were to get rid of it or to keep it, and with over 200,000 people who voted, it was still a 50-50 split. That is a problem, like I said earlier in this video, but I really do think that they can balance it so that both sides are happy. I really do think so. So leave your thoughts on the glider redeploy situation right now, and do you guys want it in the game or not? Because honestly, I want to hear what you guys personally have to say in the comment section down below, because this is actually a really big topic when it comes to the game, and this is such a big feature, at least in my opinion. Anyways, guys, that is going to conclude this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, a like would be greatly appreciated, and if you want to hit that subscribe button, I upload Fortnite content every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.